Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and I'm joined by some really special guests today, Chad and Nadia Elwartowski. And of course, many of you might have seen some stories in the news about people, trying to free themselves, live by example, do some seasteading, only to be hit with a potential death penalty. And I wanted to talk with you guys about this. I want to do, first of all, for those of us, those of our audience that aren't yet aware, what happened? You were seasteading, for a few weeks or something, and then you find out about this. Can you go into the story a little bit?
Yeah, we were out there actually a couple months. It was awesome. Freedom is just wonderful. We'd be in some IRS office or tax office in Thailand, and just like let's get back to the seastead. We need to get back to the seastead. So once we're out there, yeah, everything you would want. Freedom is great. I mean, nobody's really been able to taste it, but it was awesome. But then we were in Thailand for a festival. It's called Sangram Festival. And it's where everybody just runs around spraying each other with water guns. And so we're enjoying that, and she gets a message on Facebook saying, did you see this news article about you guys? And we're reading through it, and it says it was just randomness grabbed from other websites, but they threw in the word threat to national security, which that had us concerned. So we're looking into it, trying to turn things around. Then the next night, it was all over TV. It was in the news, just like their death threat, and so. Going to hit us.
Well, so one of the major headlines I'd see is Bitcoin trader, seasteader anarchist, and death penalty. And you put these together. I saw a few articles. People on a houseboat are now facing the death penalty. It's just so insane. So can you go into how you found out about this and just your reaction to this?
Well, I'm quite scary, right? Scary, yeah, and look like this is kind of thing that's gonna cause us a lot of problem. Like I know they will come and try to cause us and try to get a lot of money out of us. Not matter what we do, they will say something that we are doing something not right. And then I'm quite talk to Chad that we need to do something about it. This is going to be bad.
Well, and you two are doing something that a lot of people aren't. A lot of people complain, but you are living by example. You are living freely. You are being free. And I think that's a really important point to point out here, because what I found interesting is the way they painted you guys as a threat. When they took down the seastead, they were worried that if they didn't destroy it, there could be problems, that it could be dangerous if they don't destroy it. What do you think of what was your reaction to the way they treated you guys leading out of this situation?
Right. It was just kind of like an example of we're actually getting out of the way and being free by ourselves, definitely not initiating any force against anyone, and then they see this as a threat. We're living peacefully, not doing any harm, and they see this as a threat. Perhaps they saw that we were giving people the options of also not being threatening, so they came after us, and we got out of there as quick as we could.
And were you at the seastead at the time when you found out, or were you away from the seastead?
That's when we were in town for the festival. Right. So we're on land, and we immediately got to a sailboat.
Well, so do you think that you would have been possibly in custody right now if you were on the seastead when they broke this news?
Right. I'm not even sure if they might have even told anybody if they'd caught us there, or otherwise they would have, you would have had another news story where, a couple confesses to all these horrible things that they did while out there, and I might have been missing some fingers or something. So
everything completely done from that done, completely done. You never know what they will do.
It's so crazy. So I wanted to ask you guys, what are you doing now to mitigate this? I know surely you still want to do seasteading and all that kind of stuff. What are you doing now as this continues to develop?
Fortunately, we were able to get out. We made it to Panama, and Panama has been super welcoming. Actually, we had a couple of countries that were were contacting us like, you can do it here. And so Panama seemed the most welcoming, and so we want to prove to Thailand and the world that exactly what we were planning to do in Thailand is some peaceful community, boom to tourism, and just we want to bring a big economic success to Panama. So we're going all out. We're not holding back. We've got plenty of funding, like you said, Bitcoin. So, and as the Bitcoin price goes up, just watch our project become successful as well.
Well, and that's one of the things I find interesting. Like, for example, there's Liberland between Croatia and Serbia, that little micronation. Well, they don't like to be called micronation, but nonetheless, what I found interesting is that they brought so much money to surrounding areas that were very poor before. And you'd think that, that the Thai government would see that and say, we want more of this, because there's going to be more people here. They're going to be spending their money here. Isn't that a good thing? But finishing this off, I'd like to ask you if you have one message for the Thai people and the Thai government after all of this has happened, what would that be?
Well, just want to say that we not do anything wrong, and we try to help out. I'm a Thai person. I'm trying to help out Thailand. I love Thai people. I love a lot of tourists come to Thailand and see my country, how beautiful they are and how good we are food. You guys have to taste Thai food and have to see Thailand in the south. They are beautiful. It's very beautiful, and I love people coming to see it. And that's a part of that I try to do, is to promote Thailand.
And what would you say to people who want to be seasteaders that might look at this story and go, oh, I don't know, that's kind of scary. Oh, what would you say to people who might want to follow your path?
Well, in this situation, we are walking before we're crawling. So in Panama, we're going to start simple. We're going to have these sea homes in a protected anchorage right near a marina. We have full cooperation of the marina. They love it. And we have the full cooperation all the way up to the president in Panama. They're excited. The Ministry of Tourism wants people to come down and just enjoy our sea homes. So a lot of seasteading is a lot of talk, but we want people to actually get involved. We have an incubator program. We want people to come down, expertise. We want really smart people. We'll have timeshares. You can just, if you're still locked back in your job at home, get a timeshare, come down a couple of weeks, a year, so you can enjoy a little freedom, just get a little taste every once in a while, see if you like it. And we're going to be expanding, constantly expanding, and as this is all, it's really big, and we're gonna do great things.
Well, and I really appreciate you joining us today. Can you tell people where they can get involved or maybe help and support the work that you guys are doing?
Definitely go to oceanbuilders.com. We've got links on there for affiliate programs, for incubator, for careers. We want welders, and fiberglass guys. We want people to enjoy freedom, to be the ones working on this project. We don't want to be hiring outside forces. We want people who believe in this project to be involved in it.
Excellent. Well, I really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you. Thank you. Like what you see here at WHAM, don't forget to check the links below. GoFundMe, Patreon. We cannot do it without you guys. Every donation is extremely, extremely appreciated, as we're getting incredibly shadow banned. We've lost 80% of our audience since January of 2019 and counting. They are ripping us apart here on YouTube, and the only thing we could do in the meantime as we prepare for the next big step is to ask for help from the viewers that support our free information that we try to post on a daily basis. You can also find us on Subscribestar, where just $1 a month, that's all it takes, $1 a month is all it takes to truly make a huge difference. If everyone gave $1 a month, it would change everything for independent media, and we could win this information war, and we can defeat the mainstream medias eventually. And of course, on Subscribestar, we post subscriber-only content that you'll only see on Subscribestar. So make sure to pledge there, become a patron. That makes a huge difference, guys. And also, don't forget to check out our Bitcoin address below in the comments and description, as well as on the screen for you to scan if you please. And also, Don't forget to subscribe to us on The Alternatives. We will likely be deleted by YouTube in the next 2 years. It's already happening on a vast scale, so make sure to find us on float.app, that's flote.app, at Josh Sigurdson, as well as at Wham, W-A-M. Float.app is replacing every social media, and I mean, it's just incredible the opportunities it provides for not just creators, but for the average person who wants to get away from these nannies telling them what they can or cannot see. They plan to replace Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Tumblr, Reddit, and Patreon. You could subscribe to us on Float and pledge with cryptocurrency. It's really innovative. We are also on BitChute at World Alternative Media, as well as so many others, Minds, PocketNet. You can find us at World Alternative Media on Instagram. There's many options. So make sure to support in any way you can, even if it's just sharing our videos, pressing like, pressing to be notified. Anything helps, folks. You are the change you wish to see. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.
I'm sure you have already changed people's minds in your young age because you're involved, and I like that.